So for question 5a, you need to estimate the area of the surface of a pond. Now to start with, you're going to do this by counting squares, and you get a method mark just for showing that you're counting squares. Now as a rule of thumb, I would say count any square that is half or more, but ignore a square if it's less than half. So if we start counting here, I would count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. So I have counted this as 49. Now with these questions, because you can count some squares and not others, there's always a little bit of leeway with what you're allowed for your final answer. So the mark scheme for this question says you could have counted the squares anything between 46 and 52, and that would be okay. Now it's important to read the question here because it says it's drawn on a square grid where each square represents 6 meters squared. So whatever your answer is for the amount of squares you counted, you then need to multiply it by 6 to get the area of the surface of the pond. So again, because that your answer could be anywhere between 46 and 52, the final answer, once you've multiplied your number by 6, could be anything between 276 and 312 meters squared. So here we need to complete the figure so that it's symmetrical about the line PQ. So that's the straight line that goes across the middle. So when two things are symmetrical, one side must look exactly the same as the other side, but it's kind of flipped over. And the amount of squares that a point is away from the symmetry line, the line of symmetry, must be the same on both sides. So let's do the straight part of the diagram first, because that's easier. If I take this point here, I can see that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares away from the line of symmetry. So I need to go the same in the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares in the other direction. So that is going to be the point. We can then use a ruler to draw a nice straight line across there. Similarly here, this point is 2 squares away from my line of symmetry, so this point needs to be 2 squares away from my line of symmetry. We could have also counted this, that this diagonal line goes diagonally across 3 squares, so this one has to go diagonally across 3 squares. Obviously yours will look much neater with a ruler. Then for the curved line, we need to try and get it as close as possible to exactly what the other one looks like and curve it round. Okay? If it helps sometimes to turn your page, so turn the whole exam paper so the line of symmetry is going straight up and down, sometimes that can make it a little bit easier to draw.